The only park in Canada that I've been to, this is Canada's Wonderland, located in Vaughan, Ontario, Canada, that's home to a ton of coasters. 16 to be exact, and has Yukon Striker coming in 2019, which is a very impressive number of coasters. Now for today's video, I will be giving you my full thoughts on this park and the pros and cons in my opinion. Now I think this park is a must visit for all coaster enthusiasts. Of course they have lots of coasters, but they also probably have the best thrill ride collection out there. This park is also massive. I mean, you can't spend only a day and get everything done. I mean, you probably need to spend like a day and a half or 2 days. So their coaster lineup is okay. Basically, you only have top two being Leviathan and Behemoth, which are very similar rides, except Leviathan is taller and they're basically like very similar because they have airtime hills filled around the whole ride and they're just massive rides. Everything else isn't that great. I mean, you have Vortex, some wooden coasters, but most of everything else is just family coasters. But of course, you have Yukon Striker coming in 2019, which will probably take the number 3 spot out of all the coasters at Canada's Wonderland. Now, of course, Canada's Wonderland also has those thrill rides, which, like I said, is probably the best collection out there. There are also some super bizarre ones, like Soaring Timbers. I mean, it's great and all, but I mean, I've never seen anything like it, like any of the other, like any parks at all. But of course, you have the main ones like your Mondial Pendulum ride, your Top Scan, and your Top Spin, which actually has 2 arms compared to the other clones of the Top Spins. Lumberjack, like I said earlier, Soaring Timbers, but there are also some unique ones like Skyhawk, where you're spinning it up in the air and you actually control how many spins you go. It's very hard to do. I mean, I didn't even do it once. But you also probably have the most famous flat ride at Canada's Wonderland, Sledgehammer. Now, it does break down a lot, but it is definitely worth it. I believe it's the only one of its kind in the world. Now, I mean, the list of flat rides here goes on, and that just tells you how good the collection of thrill rides they have here. Now, of course, when you go here, when you walk in, you have Wonder Mountain, the centerpiece of the park, like the Eiffel Tower at Kings Island and Kings Dominion. It manages to have 3 attractions on it, which are Wonder Mountain Guardian, which is inside the mountain, Thunder Run, which goes in and out of the mountain, and Vortex, which goes on top and all around the structure. But also talking about the overall niceness and the atmosphere, it is a very nice park. You actually have some areas which pretty nice theming, like the area like with all the castles and where the Leviathan, like right by Leviathan, and it looks very good. It gives off a medieval feel with all the castles, and it's just a cool area. Now, of course, you have a Planet Snoopy like all the other Cedar Fair parks, which is actually one of my favorite Planet Snoopies in the chain. It's just so spread out with like a little pond in the middle, and it's just the scenery is great. It feels like way different than the other ones, and that's definitely a good thing. But the other areas aren't really that themed. So to wrap up this review, it's a great park. Like I said, if you're an enthusiast, you definitely need to check it out at some point. It does have its fair share of flaws, cough cough, Flight Deck and Time Warp, because those things are absolute garbage. But for sure, the good things outweigh the bad things. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe, hit that bell icon to get notified when I post a new video. It helps a lot. And I'll see you guys later.